Yo, what's up, YouTube? What up, friends and fam? Appreciate everybody that's been watching these videos since when did we start? 2 years ago? But I was just thinking right now, I was like, man, I've come so far in a year, blah blah blah, with my business, because I'm just thinking over here, man, we're all living on Airbnb right now, me and my workers, but now we're transitioning to two separate apartments, man. And that's crazy to me because I was like 1 year ago, I was working for a company, they were paying my rent, I had to rely on them, blah blah blah. And then I thought about it was only 4 months ago. This has been 4 months of fucking dedication to my fucking vision to the fullest. Not to brag or anything, I'm just trying to put it in perspective what we can do in a short amount of time as long as we stay consistent. This shit didn't happen in a month. It happened in 4 months. This started with snow removal. Then the snow removal transitioned into tree removal. And now we're learning how to quote these jobs properly to make the most amount of money for my workers and for me at the same time. And while I'm paying everybody rent up front. Like, I'm not going to lie, I take out the rent from them as the month goes on, you know what I mean? Like, I don't hit them with all the rent at once or any of that bullshit. Like, every week I take out, pretty much for them, it's 3 days of work for rent, which is a fucking, you can't get that deal nowhere else, man. It's just like, and once we get to it, man, I don't mind paying all the rent, you know what I mean? It's just right now, we didn't be more profitable than not, so that's all it is. And for this first month, for example, I took care of everybody's rent. Just because I was like, my boy came up here from Miami. He's the one I knew for like a year, and he was the one, I'm not going to say he was avoiding my calls or whatnot, because he did change his number, so he may have, I don't think this motherfucker would ever avoid my calls, but for some reason he wasn't picking up. I was reaching out to his family. Finally got in touch with his brother, and then he shot up here. And then I was a little bit resentful towards him for that. But now looking back at it, I'm not at all, because I was the worst. Like, I was like just a dreamer talking about this and that, like not acting on my goals, dating a fucking alcoholic, like all the shit that you wouldn't expect in someone like me to be successful in 4 months. Like, I wouldn't believe me either. I would be like, he's a fucking on drugs again or some shit. Like, that's just how far I've come in 4 months. Like, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, watch me, watch what I fucking do, because we're not settling for less, man. I'm telling you, like, we're gonna be the best tree company in the fucking world. That's the mindset here. Like, we're going after the best. Like, I believe we're already the best in New England. We just, we're just starting out, man. It's just been 4 months, and what has it been? 3 weeks of like constant tree removal with my climbers here. Within 3 weeks, I'm pretty sure we've taken down fucking 20 trees or some shit. We've taken down a shit ton of trees in 3 weeks, and that's off me quoting. That's not I've touched the work. Like, yesterday I touched the work for like an hour or two, which I love doing. I love working with my guys. Like, that's the reason why I brought them up here. We're all clean and sober. We all don't do drugs. We all don't smoke cigarettes. So we have that deep found connection that gets rid of like nearly almost all the drama. Like, within life, within a workforce, like, I find most of the drama is created because somebody's fucking high, or somebody wants to smoke, or somebody wants to drink. If you remove that from your company, I believe that's like the most magical thing you can do for your company. That's why, like, going forward, everybody I hire, like, they're not going to be no pothead. There ain't going to be this or that. Like, nothing against all these things, but like, it's not cool on my job site. Like, if you get hurt and you need to take a drug test, like, I'm fucked, you're fucked, everybody's fucked. Like, just fucks up the vibe too. Like, we're just hardworking young men that want to make it. We just want to make a living. We want to make some money. And at the end of the day, just be happy with our family, our friends, all the above, man. Like, we're just working on everything. And it's crazy, like, I don't know what it is, but since I've been seeing the success, since I've been having a whole different other drive that I've never had in my life, because I've never had this mindset in my life where I could actually do it. Like, I always knew I could, but I never knew, like, I actually could fucking have my own company, make my own money, pay my own employees. Like, I never really believed in it. But now that I'm believing in it, my mindset has totally changed. My energy has totally changed. You can probably refer back from a year ago, a video from a year ago, and see how much I fucking have changed. But that being said, the people in my life have changed. Like, I don't know what it is, but the people that are closest to you sometimes are the ones that will try to bring you down to be how you used to be, or be how they want you to be. But fuck all that shit. Like, I had to remove myself from my parents' house. I just straight up had to. It worked out for a little bit. I was staying patient, calm, cool, and collect. I was able to set all this up. I never will bash on that. Just like saving all my money when I was, starting out here. I didn't have to pay no rent. And that was huge, man. Not paying rent for the first couple months here was huge. But now that we're 3 months in, I got my own spot now. And now that I've lived with my workers at the Airbnb, I was like, fuck that. I'm getting my own apartment for me and my girl. And then I'm going to get my workers an apartment. And then it's cool, man, because that's what I'm planning to do. So one apartment for me and my girl, one apartment for my workers. And then once we get going, make some more money, we're going to buy a nice RV for them. And then, because one of my workers in particular, he wants to stay in an RV. That's like what he wants to do. Like, I think it's fucking funny, man, because like I have no intention of staying in an RV full time. I have an intention of having an RV and going on vacation with it. But as far as like staying in it full time, I see how it's cool. It's like camp life. Like, you're outside. Like, I do see how it's really fucking cool, but it's just not for me full time. But so I'm gonna rent that place, and hopefully after like a month or two, maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 months, we'll have a brand new fucking camper. You know what I mean? Like, the way things are going, I think that'd be cool, because then once we get that camper is when I can bring up more people, and more people working for me, the bigger jobs we can get. I really am looking for God to give me a message, to give me some clarity on hiring more people, because right now, motherfucker is I'm paying a $500 a day payroll. That's just to my 2 employees. And if you add me and on that, then only $250. So that's $750 a day we have to make. But then my company makes $250 too. So it's like $1,000 a day minimum we have to make. Like, if we ain't making $1,000 a day, like, it's better I just advertise, go on quotes, tell the guys to take the day off. But at the same time, it's not, because I need them to be happy. So even if I have a $500 job, then they have to at least get paid. Like, they have to at least get paid. And like, they're super reasonable. If I tell them like, hey, this job's only paying $500 for the day, like, I have to give you $200 each instead of the $250 a day each, then they're cool with it. Like, that's what's cool about the friends I have, or the business partners I have. They're really business partners, man. I wouldn't even call them friends, because my friends fuck me over. Like, every friend I have that would want to come on and with this and blah, 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 like, they straight up want fucking $30 an hour to do nothing. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, if you're one of those people that want so much money to do nothing, get the fuck out of here. Don't even hit me up. Don't even follow my story. Like, I do not respect that at all. Like, fuck you. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, I don't care if we used to be tight. Well, a lot changed, motherfucker, and I know exactly what I want when you're just fucking looking for a free handout. Like, stop being a little bitch. Yeah, but that's it. It's kind of weird that we're doing a early morning video. I did this before my workout, so I love y'all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I had to touch base on that it's not been 1 year. It's been 4 months, and we already have 2 employees. We're getting 2 apartments. And we're motherfucking winning! Let's go!